Guys.
Hi.
Hi. Reddit
Oh my
Friday.
god. Alright, who's gonna read first?
How about you go?
Alright, well, this one here is a doozy, kind of. It's a doozy. Am I the a-hole for asking for more money for my car? And then it's awarded a-hole for some odd reason. Now let's see actually what? Like I don't know why. So I 28 male offered to sell my RAV4 that has a hundred thousand miles on it in January to my brother and his wife. They have a baby and a beat up Honda Civic, as well as a I don't know how to pronounce car names. This is why I don't know cars. With way too many miles on it. Their they shared their be car hunting this year. I offered to sell it to them for what Carvana offered me, which was
No.
$14,500. $14,500, and they agreed to it right away. The problem was my wife and I still hadn't picked our replacement car, so they check in every week or so, but we weren't ready. In the end, we decided to hold on to the car until our trip to Disney passed this week. I checked Carvana again, and they offered me more. This time, $16,500. I texted my brother telling him he could have it, but he would need to match the Carvana's new offer. He responded saying they're not haggling, and they put off buying the car for months because they thought we had an agreement and we're just waiting on us. They called me an a-hole for stringing them along for 3 months and then asking for $2,000 more. I'm just trying to do what is right by my two kids and one on the way. Am I the a-hole? I don't get it. Now, answer me, babe. Answer me right now. I don't get the guys in cars. Can you explain that to me?
I'm not really a car person either. I don't know.
At least I'm not also a car person. For the fact that literally I don't get it with guys in cars. Like my best friend MJ is like he loves cars. He loves cars. He literally will show me videos of cars 24/7. And I'm just like, can you please not show me a car right now?
Okay.
And I'm like, I don't get it. But for the fact that literally I don't understand this, so my opinion is just like not the a-hole, also an a-hole. I don't know.
Okay, my turn. For
Okay.
making for making my kid leave my wedding.
Oh no.
After a long
Not the
ass
wedding
wedding
one.
day, we hit the recitation. Pretty sure I said that right. Things are fine until my hubby's cousin Anna's kids started making a fuss about the cake, like screaming and just a huge meltdown. Autistic over not having ice cream with his cake, like screaming, throwing himself on the middle of the dance floor, kicking his feet, and offers several slices of cake only to throw them. The floor is sticky mess. I was planning on doing the father daughter dance right after this. I'm almost in tears at the point, and thank God my sister and Mo and my mother had enough of this and told Anna and her son they needed to go. Anna and her son refused to leave and started. The boy started acting worse till my sister got pissed off. I told her to leave or the police would be called. That's an empty threat for my sis because FAL is the cop. Anna leaves. We are now like shit. I scrolled down a little bit. Where was okay? Anna leaves, but now like an hour behind schedule because the meltdown over the ice cream. I'm not feeling any leaving without the rest of the dances. The DJ for his scheduled time, but no. When his feeling is after the kids' meltdown. New hubby gets a call on our honeymoon, and his family's grandma, aunt, cousins now want all the wedding gifts back because my family decided to bully an autistic child who was allowed to throw a fit in the middle of the dance floor for an hour. Drama.
It's always the wedding ones that are crazy. It's always the wedding ones. Like, how? You're not the a-hole for an autistic kid throwing a meltdown, but also at the same time, I can understand the family on the other side is just like, really just like, we don't accept this. But it's an autistic kid.
Yeah.
They can't control it. It's literally an autistic kid literally throwing a meltdown.
I think that family needs to go to therapy.
They need help. They need help. That's all I gotta say. They need help.
Yes.
Okay, one petty revenge one. Didn't give me my money? Well, your things are mine then. Once I sold my car to a friend in the summer, he had to pay the rest of the amount of $200 after the salary. Time passing, the day when he promised to give me the money is closer. My money is closer and closer. As a result, he gives me $130 and says he won't give me the 70. They are going on vacation with their family and they need the money they need the money themselves. I thought he meant that he would give it back later after the vacation, and therefore I didn't tense up much then. Late autumn has come. That friend calls me and says that on the weekend he will come for winter tires from that car, which I kindly agreed to keeping in my pantry until the season. Dot. Like, what tires? You already took everything. Tell me more. How about you went on vacation? He tried to run into and threaten, and the tires happily found a new owner for those $70. P.S. Not my story. This is unhinged. I love the petty revenge stories, but at the same time, that's unhinged.
Yeah.
It's unhinged.
Okay. Next one. For not wanting to help my friend cheat on a drug test to get her into med school.
Oh my god.
Okay, there we go. Alright. Was asked about 30 minutes ago to... Oh, dang it, why did I click off that? Now I need to find it again. Oh crap, is it right here? Let me click on it.
I already got
Please.
mine picked out again. This is amazing. This one. This is amazing.
Okay.
Ooh, this is a juicy one.
No,
after.
thank you. Okay. Let me X this out, please. Okay. Was asked about 30 minutes ago by my roommate for several years, 24 million to give him my urine by tomorrow. He needs it for a drug test required by the PHA of physics assistant. He was recently accepted to, even though I have known him for a long time. I wouldn't say we are extremely close, but we have been living together along with my fiance for 24 something, I don't know what that means, for a couple of years. He especially needs it because he smoked weed, and I don't particularly care about whatever he smokes or not. But it just feels wrong to help him cheat on something like this, especially because where we lived, he can't get in jail time if he's caught. He's never really as many. Oh my god, I'm mixing up my words because I can't see shit. Okay.
Look at your glasses then.
Okay, hold on. I've never really asked any major favors of him like this, and in fact, he is more often than asked for me and my fiance for favors after often driving him around or taking him out to do things since he doesn't have any friends beside us. In my opinion, he should have just been able to keep some self control. The only reason why I feel bad is because he's been studying for a while for this, and I'm not sure how long it will take him to get back and apply again. If he can't do the drug test, I'm heavily leaning towards saying no. If so, blah 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 blah.
Okay, I do not recommend cheating on your drug test.
True. It's like one of those movies, and like a lot of the like boys are doing steroids, and then they don't want to do a drug test because if they do, they could go to jail.
Oh my god. Why is my Discord going off? My Discord is going off. I don't know why. Probably because of the group I'm in with Senna and them. Now, this one is very clearly. I know about this because of the fact that literally my little brother almost got this happen to him. And yeah, am I the jerk? Am I the jerk for hitting this lady in the mall? In the mall. I am 11-year-old male who has long hair, and I kind of look like a girl to people that don't know me. This will be important later. One day, me and my dad decided to go to the mall to have some fun and look around. We were in there for about 1 hour and decided to get a snack, and we ordered, then went to sit down and had a meal and then got up. We left the area, and then this woman comes up to us and says, "Excuse me, little girl, do you know this man?" I look at my dad, and he says, "Yes, this is my son." She looked at him as if he were crazy. "No, you are lying. No, you are lying. This is clearly not your child. She looks nothing like you." Did I mention that I look like my mom? My dad starts to get mad. "This is my son," he shouted back. "Yes, this is my dad," I say. "You are not gonna get away with this. Security, security." She grabbed my arm, pulled me, and I instinctively defended myself, pulling me to her side. "Get my son out of your effing hands," my dad shouted. We were gathering a crowd of stares now. Security came over at this point. "What's going on?" said the officer. "He's kidnapping this young girl," she shouted. "No, no, I'm not," shouted my dad. "She's kidnapping me," I shouted. I temper rising, socked her in the stomach. "Stop it," shouted security. I get free and run to my dad crying now. Now, "Is this your dad, young lady?" "Yes." This woman breaks free from the guards and punches my dad in the face. They jump on Karen now, they being security, and cuff her. Identification. He says my dad gets out his ID. The security checks it and says, "Do you want to press charges?" They say yes. My dad said. They said yes. My dad says she ended up being charged with assault and child endangerment. So am I the jerk? It's unhinged, but it happens to people. It happened to my little brother. Like, this woman came up to him, like, almost a year ago, and then started to walk off with him, saying that he was like a child of God or Jesus. And there goes the timer.
Actually?
Yes.
Well, since we love you guys so much, we'll do one more Reddit comment.
Yay. Hey Google. Hey Google. Stop timer. Literally, it was so bad because my mom was like, "Nope, that is not your child." She started walking off with my little brother, being like, but she was talking all sorts of nuts and grabbing my little brother. So, yeah, my mom had to pry him away from her.
Okay. Last Reddit comment of the day. For not wanting to meet my half siblings.
Oh, I have half siblings that
Same.
I never talk to people about.
Same.
Wait, you have half siblings?
Yes.
Wait, what?
I say I have 6 siblings, but I actually really have 11.
I told people you have a lot of siblings. I just didn't know really how many.
Yeah, I have 6 full siblings, and then the other, I don't know, 4 is
You said 11, so that would be fine.
whatever. 5 then. I can't do math when I'm freaking like this.
Me neither, but I ended up doing that.
Okay. Have an estranged relationship with my mother. For context, she and my dad had me when they were both 16 years old. Okay. Despite everyone telling her that they would support her no matter what she decided to do about me, she wanted to keep me. Later found out from an old mutual friend of her and my dad, she only kept me because she viewed me as a meal ticket. What the hell? To get her everything she would pay for my potential grandparents who are wealthy. After my birth, she moved in with my dad so they could raise me with the help of my grandparents. When it became apparent that my grandparents were going to be treated like her personal bank accounts, despite offering to pay for her university education, car, and baby stuff for me and my grandma, wasn't going to be quiet and let her shirk, I'm pretty sure, all of the responsibilities into my dad. She decided to split, claiming she couldn't deal with the pleasures of raising the child anymore. She left to go to university in France. What the fuck? Haven't seen her.
I'm calling it. She's a narcissist.
Yes. Haven't seen her since my material grandparents have been present in my life. But they're interested in my win something when they had other grandkids, and now I see them on special occasions. Earlier this week I got a message on Facebook from my mother's 16-year-old daughter. This didn't blindside me, as I was aware my mother had gone to get married and have other kids with her husband that she met at university.
Not the daughter being my age.
She's a narcissist and she's a sociopath.
She is a narcissist. I could just call that because I've seen too many people who have narcissist parents on TikTok. Yeah.
Okay. I was aware that blah 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 blah. The gist of her message was she also knew I existed and that she planned to come to the UK where I live, and then she wanted to meet me, and in her message was a lot of crap about how my mother missed me and I never wanted to leave me, but she had to get out of that toxic environment my dad created. I didn't respond to her because I didn't know how to word my refusal without coming across as harsh. I admit it wasn't the best move. She told me material grandparents that I hadn't responded to her, and yesterday they called me asking why, and they said that I really should meet her, and she's my family, and it would be good for her to know her sister. I told them, and I didn't want to meet her or my half siblings, and while I understood it weren't at my false mother abandoning me, I was going to open myself up to her family. Since she has been lying to her kids about my dad, I pointed out that people with sperm donor fathers aren't put under pressure to meet half siblings. They might have and that viewed my mother as an egg donor. This didn't go over well, and they called me selfish and spoiled, suggested I get to use to the only child life, and that I'm ruining any chance of my half sister knowing her flesh and blood. I told them to figure it out and tell her I wasn't meeting her and hanged up. I was wondering if I'm an asshole for wanting not to blah 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 blah. That one was the craziest one so far.
That was not even the craziest. That was literally just funny. Because of the fact that literally used the father as a sperm donor and then the mom as an egg donor. I choked on my own laughter. That was just funny.
Okay. Since we're done, guys, we'll see you next Friday for next Friday, but you'll see us sooner when we come out with the next video.
Yeah.
Bye.